Mr. Cameron Newton, Mr. three-time Pro Bowl Cameron Newton, Mr. First Team All-Pro Cameron Newton, Mr. MVP Cam Newton, Offensive Player of the Year Cam Newton, Rookie of the Year Cam Newton, BCS National Champion Cam Newton, Heisman Trophy Cam Newton, first overall pick Cam Newton. Where is he gonna go? That's the big question to ask here. So, of course, everyone knows Cam Newton. Invented the dab, kind of got the Superman flow going, kind of reimbursed NFL football and made it exciting that one year he did win the MVP in 2015. But now, after a couple surgeries, kind of injury history, and kind of getting called injury prone, he has not been signed by any NFL team, even though he's probably better than half the starters in the league right now. So, where can Cameron Newton go? Obviously, his plan right now is to just wait it out, which, what else can you do? Every team seems pretty okay with their quarterbacks right now, which a little questionable, but what can we do? Gotta agree with it. Whatever. Move on. But if he were to go to the team, which team would he end up going to? That's the big question. That's what everybody's asking. More than likely, it's going to be a team that has a starting quarterback hurt, and they kind of want to go on a Super Bowl run, so they just bring him in. But which teams could that possibly be? I gotta say, my number one team that I predicted him to go to last time was the New England Patriots. I'm not so sure this time. They seem pretty okay with Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, even though I'm sure a lot of us don't agree with that. We haven't really seen him practice. We haven't really seen him develop. But I'm pretty sure a lot of us are kind of weary and questionable about this choice of Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, especially when you basically just had a quarterback that made your whole team. Nobody knows what the Patriots are doing, and the Patriots are just going to keep doing what the Patriots do best, and that's probably win. So, of course, New England Patriots are still a possibility, but that I don't see it really happening. They seem pretty okay there. My big number one team now, though, is the Pittsburgh Steelers, because Big Ben, he's injury prone, just like Cameron Newton. We know Big Ben has had a rocky history with his injuries as well. Got injured all last year and had some bad backups playing for him. And Steelers were still competitive somehow. So, I gotta say, if Big Ben gets hurt, Cam Newton to Pittsburgh just makes too much sense. And really, I would argue, at this point in Big Ben's career, he's not the greatest quarterback. I would argue Cam Newton, not MVP Cam Newton. I mean, obviously, MVP Cam Newton is better than Big Ben at this point in his career. But, even his most recent Cam Newton is better, I think, is better than Big Ben at this point in Big Ben's career. I think Cam Newton would probably take that offense to another level. And I don't understand why the Steelers haven't really tried to get Cam Newton other than injuries. I think that'd be a good 1-2 pairing. And we know how Mason Rudolph and Ducky Hodges are. They're backup QBs. Nothing more, nothing less. Push them to the side. Let's get a Super Bowl quarterback in here. And Cam Newton, who can win us a Super Bowl finally. And honestly, if Cam Newton went to the Steelers, I think the Steelers would actually go way up my board on which teams I expect to win the Super Bowl. So, that's in the bag too. And basically, all the rest of these teams are going to be I don't see it very likely happening, but if their quarterback gets hurt, I can see it possibly happening. First team on here is the Buccaneers. They don't really have a backup quarterback right now. And if Cam Newton just wants to go ring chasing, or if Brady gets hurt, that's a good spot for him. The Jaguars, I don't see this very likely, but it is a possibility. Maybe you could see what Gardner Minshew's got. If Gardner Minshew's shaky, just go put Cam Newton there and see how that goes. Like I said, though, I don't see this being very likely. Chargers were linked to him before, but Justin Herbert's on that team now, and Justin Herbert's kind of the same quarterback in a way, but not really at the same time. But I don't think the Chargers are going to be on him anymore. Then these teams are big time, just quarterback gets injured, we're on the playoff run, we need someone. So any NFC West team I could really see going after him if their starting quarterback gets hurt. The Bills I could see going after him if Josh Allen gets hurt. I think he could do basically the same thing that Josh Allen does already anyways. The Vikings if Kirk Cousins gets hurt. Titans if Ryan Tannehill gets hurt or just isn't playing very good. Same thing with the Vikings. If Kirk Cousins just isn't playing good, you can just put Cam Newton in there. And then we have the Chicago Bears if Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles are just doing terrible, you can just put Cam Newton in there, see how it goes. It can't really hurt to try if you're not really doing anything. Then I also have the Redskins just because Ron Rivera's coaching the Redskins now. Cam Newton played for Ron Rivera for how many years? Since the beginning of his career in 2011, so it's been like 8 years now. So I think Ron Rivera's connection could possibly bring him to the Redskins, but I don't see it very likely. My dark horse team right now is Kansas City Chiefs. Let's say Patrick Mahomes somehow gets hurt. Chiefs are building. They're basically all in for a Super Bowl this year. If Mahomes gets hurt, like out for season hurt, who do you want in your quarterback? I'd take Cam Newton. You still have a possibility of winning a Super Bowl with Cam Newton. I don't think you can say that about any other quarterback that's on the free agent market right now or that you can trade for. So that's my thoughts on Cam Newton and where he will go. If you guys agree or disagree, tell me down below. Also, if you have anything to add, just put that down in the comments below as well. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click those links down there. Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. And of course, just make sure to keep the sports weed flowing throughout the day.